This is Harris. He is stopped. We'll see if he loses any ground. He does. They're marking him back damn near the 5, Kurt.
Well, this Colts defense is not making it easy. Even though great field position on a couple straight drives. Gonna have to work for it if you're the Steelers.
They'd have been better off just going down where it was first contacted. They're calling that a loss of 3. Kwity Paye was in on that. So it's now 2nd and goal from the 4. A pretty big moment now. Certainly based on the fact that the replay stood as called. Trubisky to Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, you see it all the time down here in the tight red zone, tight man-to-man coverage. Just going to set a little bit of a rub here in the slot, just coming outside your picture, forcing the defender to go up over the top. Easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Deontay Johnson, just his 4th touchdown catch of the season. This extra point is true. So the Steelers score on offense, almost scored on special teams. But that does set up the 2nd touchdown of the day, and Trubisky's 1st touchdown pass of the day to go with a touchdown run. 13-0 Steelers.
Come on, one more.
So you're looking for a little more. More strength, energy, recovery. Those muscles, they're recovering right now. More power to push forward, bounce back. More of just about anything. For over 35 years, we've been putting more into performance nutrition, so we know how to help you find a little more. There's more of you in you.
I would never show my teeth. Never. Would never smile. And it forces you into this submission of silence because you don't think that anybody's going to take what you have to say seriously. Invisalign has changed my life forever.
Getting him to brush is no longer a chore. The sink is overflowing onto the floor. Luckily, American Home Shield is there to fix or replace covered parts of appliances and home systems to help you stay on course and budget. Sign up today at ahs.com.
As soon as the first half from Indianapolis is in the books, our crew gets you ready for the remainder of the game.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
The Lexus Halftime Report, today on NFL Network.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father.
Crippling depression, anxiety, exhaustion.
I was in prison and her mom had a heart attack.
There's a lot of institutional issues and challenges that suggest to us that dads aren't essential, and I've always rejected that.
Sometimes you don't have to know everything about being a dad. You just gotta be there.
I love this guy, Keegan-Michael Key's back, hosting NFL Honors presented by Invisalign during Super Bowl 58 weekend in Las Vegas. Find out who's going to bring home the NFL's most prestigious awards. NFL Honors presented by Invisalign, February 8th, 9, 8 Central on CBS and NFL Network. Last time he did it, the MVP was Aaron Rodgers. We just saw a Milwaukee punt. All right, I'm done with my Key and Peele excuses. So we got the kickoff. Josh Downs with a fair catch. Let's take another look and see what really happened, presented by Progressive Insurance.
Well, you're going to see Deontay Johnson right here, and Allen Robinson on the outside is going to come to the inside and force the defensive back over the top, create a bit of a rub. He jumps over the top. You see the separation it creates, and an easy pitch and catch, and Johnson gets the feet inside the pylon.
I mean, the Steelers off to a terrific start here today, coming off of two incredibly deflating and demoralizing losses at home. Minshew batted in the air. And luckily for the Colts, it falls incomplete.
That is one of the problems when you run RPOs, is that you know you're going to leave somebody free, leave a defensive end free. You're trying to throw down the field. Easy for him to get his hands up and knock the ball up. You're just happy that that hits the turf every time you're a quarterback and you see it get tipped.
Marcus Golden creating that golden opportunity for Pittsburgh. But as I said, luckily for the Colts, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Into the Pittman. Oh, nice tackle by Casey. If not for that, could have been incredibly damaging for Pittsburgh. Instead, it's just a gain of 21 for number 11.
Just the skinny post. Nice ball right between the 1 and the 1. Gardner Minshew said this is his favorite RPO. Just drop back, stick your foot in the ground. We'll find the skinny post.
Going fast, it's Moss. Picking his way into Pittsburgh territory. Gain of 5. Landon Roberts on the tackle.
Well, you see right there, more RPOs per game than anybody in the National Football League. Shane Steichen brought that over from Philly, where they love to do it with Jalen Hurts.
Minshew throws it to no one in particular. Incomplete. 3rd and 5. Alec Pierce was the only one in the area code.
So much off of the RPO. Sometimes you can't tell, is it an RPO or is it a play action? That there was a play action, trying to get the big post to Pittman. Wasn't there. Pierce, as you said, on the deep over. He had the underneath route way back on the other side, but the pressure forced him out to the right. Couldn't see the check down, so he just launched that over the top for a throwaway.
Pretty big 3rd down early in this game. Down 13-0. Haven't given up back-to-back scores. Colts getting Minshew stepping up. Trying to stay alive to throw it. He does. It's Pittman. Pittman ruled out of bounds inside the 10. Minshew keeps the play alive, and it's a big one.
A little bit of Minshew magic right there. Sometimes I feel he is more comfortable when he gets outside the pocket here. Nothing quick, just buy yourself some time. And I love how he fades back away from the line of scrimmage, away from the pressure, and a great throw up and over the top to his big receiver.
Gain of 42. Oh, Minshew kept it, and T.J. Watt is saying, thank you. Can I give you another?
So many different ways to play the RPOs and the zone reads, and one of them is just attack the quarterback. If you're T.J. Watt, make sure that the quarterback feels that if you're going to continue to do this, he's trying to read, is he going to go down? Is he going to play the running back or the quarterback? And he plays right through them both for the big play.
2nd sack of the night. Pushes the goal to go now back to the 11. That's the rookie moving too soon.
False start, offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
It's another part of the T.J. Watt effect. When you're a young rookie, feel like you're in a passing situation, you got to make sure you get off the ball. You saw it earlier how T.J. Watt beat him so quickly around the edge. You don't want to let that happen again. So you try to get a little bit of a head start.
Well, Watt was particularly eager to get on the field and get some of the taste of their last 2 games out of their mouth. He's already got 2 sacks and that forced false start. Minshew to Moss. Moss has got room. Flag down, touchdown. That should be a horse collar, and this should stand. And that is past the pylon, and it is going to stand.
Let's find out if Indy wants to enforce it on the try or kickoff.
Touchdown. Minshew to Moss. That horse collar will not prevent the score. And it looks like they're going to take the yardage on the kickoff. 7 plays, 75 yards, and the Colts are on the board.
A really good play design right there. Expecting man-to-man coverage. Leaking your back. Zach Moss out of the backfield. Creating a rub across the middle of the field. Get him to the edge. He does the rest. Get inside the pylon.
The extra point is good. All right. So, Ibuike.
Oh, you're hoping
31-yard return.
All right, they had this ready, didn't they?
There you go. Okay. I mean, that's what America wants to know.
Well, America has to tune in next week to see.
Using a jacket.
I can't. We use whatever we can. Whatever we can to tease this thing.
Teasing with Gore-Tex. Kurt Warner.
That didn't work out well. A squib kick trying to pin him back and actually get great field position on that one.
From the 35, they could have kicked it straight through the uprights. Had him on the 25. Instead, it is the 36, from which Harris makes a nice bruising, old-school Steeler run to midfield. Gain of 14.
Well, that's what he's all about. As you said, this is a page out of the old Steelers book. Run downhill between the tackles and punish on the back end. Love their 1-2 punch with him and Jaylen Warren.
Harris saying, who said the old school Steelers are dead and gone, right? It's been quite a conversation in the western part of Pennsylvania this past week, leading up to this game. Trubisky steps up. He's taken down, though. Could not escape. Dio Odangbo. There's a flag down, though. Let's see what happened.
Holding defense, number 40. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced with the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Jalen Jones.
We'll see it on the outside.
Just took down Allen Robinson. I'd say that
one's too easy. Thought he was going to turn back to the corner. Grab him around the waist, throw him to the ground. Big break there for the Steelers.
So wipes out a sack. And instead, it's first down from the 45. Warren. Head of steam. Flag comes in from behind late. We'll see if this stands. It's being pointed out towards the Steelers, though.
Holding offense, number 61. 10-yard penalty for the spot of foul. Replay, first down.
Center Mason Cole called for that hold right there on speed. Wiped out the gain of 15, but from the spot of the foul, it just brings it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's how they like to use these two backs. They love Najee Harris running downhill between the tackles, the bruising style, and then they change it up with the speed. Get out in space with Jaylen Warren. Love the way that they've been using these guys, really mixing them up about 50-50 over the last 5 or 6 games.
They're now reconfiguring where the spot of the foul was. So they brought it back to the 50-yard line.
So there you see the comparison over the last 6 games. It's mostly Najee Harris early in the year, but then they found this 1-2 punch. Has been working pretty well for him in terms of running the football.
So it's 1st and 16. Trubisky to his right. Throwing back to his left for Pickens. Jump ball is picked. Picked by Nick Cross. And the Colts have yet another game with a takeaway.
He got a little saying, as George just says, put it up in the sky. And Nick Cross says, not this time. Nick Cross with the moss on George Pickens there. You don't normally see George Pickens lose that kind of one-on-one situation. Nice play by the DB right there.
You saying he's been crossed?
Oh, okay, I like it.
You're saying?
I like it.
2nd and 8. Minshew. Surveying for Pittman. Oh, look out. There's flags all over the place with the hit by Casey. You could see that collision coming a mile away from up here in the booth. But the Colts' best receiver is down. Crowd is unhappy. And flags came in from 3 different officials. What do you mean?
Yeah, you never like to see that scene. It's running the deep cross, and Gardner Minshew has to lead him up the field a little bit further than he wanted to and let him right into the safety coming downhill.
And there are knees being taken all over the field.
The result of the play is an incomplete pass, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Number 23, a 15-yard penalty will be enforced to the previous spot. Automatic first down. Number 23 of Pittsburgh has been disqualified. Timeout.
They didn't even review it. They're just sending KZ out as we are taking a break here in Indianapolis. Pittman is up and walking off on his own power, being followed by the whole team behind him. So we are staying here now. As Pittman is being checked out, obviously, by members of the training staff. And the penalty yardage is being marked off. It is good to see him up and at him and alert based on the collision that we heard and saw. Monte Casey has been ejected from the game.
Doing everything we can to obviously protect those receivers going across the middle. As I said, this throw was a little bit high for Michael Pittman, making him adjust into the safety.
We'll be back in 30 seconds after this message from Amazon. So the Lucas Oil is all abuzz. As Pittman is being checked on. Minshew hit as he throws. And there's another collision in the secondary, leading to another incompletion. They're saying Alec Pierce did not catch it.
Great job by Minshew standing inside the pocket to try to deliver this. But you see it right there, ball getting to the turf. That's Pierce doing a good job.
Absorbed this hit from DeMonte Casey, launched right into him with his shoulder and his helmet lowered. And Casey was ejected from the game on the spot. Pittman is still not in there. And By the way, amidst all this, as you can see, that's Trey Sermon to the left of Minshew. Zach Moss walked into the Colts locker room after scoring the touchdown and being pulled down on that horse collar tackle. Here's the Bills for the first down grab. Jamie Erdahl, what's going on down there?
Well, more specifically, Rich, Zach Moss was escorted to the tunnel because he was being evaluated for a right arm injury. He broke that right arm in training camp. He missed week 1 of this season, so that's what they were looking at on the running back. He actually greeted Michael Pittman in the tunnel, and then they both turned back around and walked to the locker room together.
Here's Downs on first down, taking it to the 36. Trenton Thompson, who's now in the game with Minka Fitzpatrick, still in the blue tent on the tackle.
A lot happening on this drive, but a couple nice pass plays there. Skinny post to Pierce, coming back with the bubble screen to Downs, keep things moving.
And quickly on the ball, it's Sermon. Stopped around the 34-yard line by Miles Killebrew. 3 yards short of the first down.
Big play here for both sides. Colts have weathered that storm after dropping down 13-0 early in this game. A chance here, continue to move those chains, put 7 more on the board and take the lead.
So it should surprise no one that Pittman is being evaluated for a concussion right now. Minshew moves around and gets the first down. Or he fell down right around getting it. We'll see where they mark him.
Well, you know, it's as soon as you start to go down, not where you hit the ground, but as soon as you start your slide is where they're going to mark this thing. And
the question is this a slide? I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, it's once you give yourself up. So whether it's a slide or a dive or whatever, once you give yourself up, I think he gave himself up just a touch early there.
Appears that we're going to have a measurement. And they've already sent the field goal unit out. I mean, this is just a wild sequence here. We haven't even measured yet, and the field goal unit is out. And it is shy of the first, but real close, and out comes the offense again.
I assumed that they were going to go for it no matter what.
Gardner was
surprising they put the
Gardner was trying to get like some water or something, thinking it was over. And
he's probably
Gardner,
bummed right now, going, gosh, don't go down, just get across the line. Knows that's a veteran mistake right there, but hopefully it won't mean anything if they can pick up 4th down.
We'll see if they have that min-shove play that we saw in Germany. They lined up in the old brotherly shove formation.
It is amazing that nobody can do it like Philly can do it.
I mean,
everybody tries.
I had Jason Kelsey on my show. He said we've got more live reps of it than everyone has probably in practice.
That is probably true.
You also need a Hall of Fame center, some terrific guards, and a 250-pound quarterback. You know, that works too. It was a timeout on the field.
Is there a review? Did we drop a flag? No.
Shane Steichen came running out for a second.
Yeah, it made it look like he was challenging.
He wanted the play clock reset, and he got his wish. And now we've got that 4th down play with Trey Sermon behind Minshew. Sermon's got it. First down and more. Down to the Indianapolis 22.
Nice to be able to have your 3rd back come in, make some big plays for you. Talked already about how Jonathan Taylor's out for a while longer. Zach Moss has been great. Goes into the tunnel after that touchdown. Trey Sermon, nice job there, hitting it off tackle. The stiff arm to move for the first down.
3rd-year player out of The Ohio State picks up the first. It's now Tyler Goodson back in. Zach Moss still out.
Delta, son!
It's Goodson to his right. A good run. Jamie?
Rich, as the Steelers defense remains on the field, Minkah Fitzpatrick has been ruled questionable to return with a knee injury. He's out of the tent, and he's trying to get it to work on the sideline.
So Fitzpatrick out. Moss out for the moment.
Casey out.
And
Fitzpatrick out.
Well, everyone else, you know, along with Pittman as well. This guy's out for the last couple of weeks. But here come the Colts on the ball after a 9-yard gain on first by Goodson.
17.
There he is again, is Goodson. First down inside the 10. And
starting to get that run game going. That's really how they want to be built. The run game, the RPOs. Now they're finding that balance, having success both ways.
Drive started on their own 29. 10th play of this drive from just inside the 10. Number 10 hands it off to Goodson. That doesn't go very far. Ogunjobi leads a cavalry of Steelers as we near the 4-minute mark of this first quarter.
It's what the Steelers defense prides themselves on, is they bend a little bit but not break. Don't allow teams to get touchdowns. They're 9th in the National Football League in terms of red zone efficiency. So that's key right here, is just hold them to 3, hold them to an attempt for a field goal.
And shoot for Goodson. Makes a move, reaches for the goal line, touchdown. Fresh off the practice squad, first career touchdown. Rookie out of Iowa, here in Indiana, ties the game at 13.
Great extension to be able to get that ball to the line. Looks like maybe that right knee went down before, right there.
Oh, boy.
Probably going to bring this one back.
And here I was giving him a game ball to keep. But it does appear replay assist just chimed in and took it off the board. And it'll be 3rd and goal from where the knee hits.
It's a nice little play design, setting a rub on the outside by Granson to get him free. Unfortunately, that right knee taps the ground.
He's down.
I always feel like I want to give guys touchdowns for the effort. You know what I mean?
Hear you. But, you know, knees are knees, Kurt.
I know. He's down. Back in the day when we didn't have this, that's a touchdown every time. So,
well, everybody's got a 4K set at home, pretty much. So if they've got it at home,
no doubt,
got to use it here, I guess. So it brings up a big 3rd down and goal from the 2. It's Trey Sermon in the backfield. Minshew. Incomplete. He's looking for Drew Ogletree from the tight end position.
Had a shot there for the hard play action. Get everybody to pull up. Just a little bit more touch. Big fella can't get that right hand up there and tip it to himself.
Brings up a 4th down, and they are going for it. They have an option to kick a layup, basically.
Nobody takes the points anymore. Nobody takes them.
Instead, it's 4th down. Minshew steps up. Incomplete. It looked like DJ Montgomery had it. Went down to the ground and it came loose. And the Vikings in an overtime win leading up to this one. And so they are now the 6th seed, bumping everyone down a notch. Pittsburgh to 7 and the Colts down to 8. Colts just turned it over on downs right at that spot. Harris trying to get out of the end zone. And he does that. Gene Steratore, why was that not a touchdown? It did appear that Montgomery had it for a bit in the end zone.
Yeah, for those that are asking, Rich, because DJ Montgomery is going to the ground on his own, he has to survive the ground in its totality. So in that rolling element that we see, yes, he is possessing it, but as he rolls here, he has to continuously possess that football until it's over. That roll is over. That's why that's ruled incomplete.
So the Steelers get it back, and it's still a 6-point lead for Pittsburgh. 2 yards for Harris there. Hard-earned yards. Harris again. Looked like he had a head of steam until that was ended.
And I know, Rich, hindsight is always 20/20, but I just don't understand why early in games we can't take points anymore. Big hit right there, you see. But just down 6 points, you kick that field goal there. You're only down a field goal at that point after you weather the storm. Now, I understand, should have been a catch, should have been a touchdown. I like taking points and keeping that momentum on your side.
With the crowd on their feet, it appears Pittsburgh will be content to take this to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4 from their own 7-yard line.